Hi, this is Tracy HD, and I'm here to do another unboxing and full flip through of the Wanderer's Tarot by Pierluca Zizzi and Michelle D'Alosio. And this was just delivered to my home today, so I will be unboxing this in front of you as I'm looking at the cards for the first time. If you'd like to purchase this amazing deck, you could click the link in the description box down below. First of all, it's excellent packaging, nice sturdy box, and I like the way this box is, the style. You just pull this up. There's a box inside a box. Can't get more protective than that. And then let's see what's inside the box here. Okay. And we have a guidebook, which is a matte finish. Nice thick guidebook. Well made. And inside here, and this is a Lo Scarabeo deck. And unlike those little leaflets you get with the Lo Scarabeo decks, this guidebook is a much more well-made guidebook. A lot more information, I'm sure, than the leaflets we're used to. Now, this is going to be in English, Italian, Spanish, and Portuguese. Okay, and in the beginning, it says here, the Wanderer's Tarot. It says, traveling is never just the time between one place and another. Traveling is always an experience engaging the mind, body, and soul. The deck of the Wanderer of Consciousness invites you to travel not only for a change of location, but also and above all to change your life and abandon all that is familiar for the marvelous unknown. In this deck and in the words you are reading, will often be invited to go beyond your ordinary consciousness and be prompted to change location in attitude towards the illusion that we call reality. So very interesting. It goes on to tell you more about the deck. Okay, and then it's going to tell you about pile 1, pile 2, and pile 3. So I guess these are divided into 3 different piles of cards. It's going to tell you about the departure, the journey into the unknown. The cards in this position reveal the conditions of a new journey, the baggage and burdens one carries when setting off, but also the intentions and resources that will be needed to deal with the experience. Then the second pile is the arrival, meeting with wonder. The cards from the second pile reveal the main information needed to provide an answer to the question. They also tell us what we have found in the place we have just arrived at, or the people we have met in the lands we had as our destination, regardless of whether they are known to us or mysterious. And then pile 3, the return, is going to be journey back home. Okay, returning home, I guess. What will we take back home with us from our journey? Perhaps a physical treasure or a set of experiences or even a person. With what spirit will we take it back to the places we set out from? Under duress, sadly, or joyfully. So very interesting concept there. And then it's going to go into the meanings of the cards. Okay, the major arcana. And it's not going to have any pictures. It's just going to be the number, the name, and just a small paragraph, okay, of what it is. It's going to tell you what the journey meaning is, okay, the treasure meaning. So very interesting, the journey and the treasure. So for the full example, the journey is setting out without a destination and not seeking a purpose for your wanderings. This is what you ask to do now. Don't worry, commit yourself to the madness of those who preceded you or those who are accompanying you on the journey. And then it's going to tell you the treasure. The fool's sack holds a range of things: wisdom, madness, earthly treasures, useless worldly jokes. Employ whatever you find useful and give way to the rest of the first person you meet. So very interesting. So it's going to go over all of the 78 cards, and then it's going to go into the different languages. So you're going to get about this much information, okay, for each language. So interesting. You may need another guidebook, okay, to go along with this, because there's only going to be very little information if you're just starting out. And these are going to be glossy cards, okay, as you can see the shine on them. They're average size tarot cards, and I prefer a slender card, which is easier for me to shuffle, but whatever your preference is fine. And I'm going to take a look at them. Okay, and look at the amazing artwork on this. Very nice. I get a whimsical feel of this. Look at the smile on his face. He looks like he's laughing. And he's throwing his bag of stuff down. And he's up on top of a building. Okay, he's on a ledge of a building instead of like a mountain. Very interesting. And I think that's a cat or his pet in the background. He's holding the pet as he's jumping off. Well, that's good. He's going to take the pet with him. Okay, the Fool. And instead of the Magician, we have the Psychonaut. I guess like an astronaut, the Psychonaut. Or no, wait, the Magician. These are two cards. No, these are both zeros. So the Fool and the Psychonaut. Interesting. One of the same, I guess, right? And here we have the Magician. Okay, and then we have the Shaman. Very nice. We're going to have two of each, I guess. Here we have the High Priestess. Oh, no, just those two. The High Priestess and then the Empress. Beautiful. The Emperor. The artwork on this deck is exquisite. The Hierophant. The Lovers. The Chariot. He's driving a car instead of a chariot. You get the gist, right? Strength. The Hermit. Love, love, love this Hermit card. Look at it. Lantern. The Wheel. Justice. Very interesting. She's got the scales of justice here and the sword in that one, and an amazing red dress with red shoes, light above her head. Very nice Justice card. The Hanged Man. Usually they're hanging from a tree. This one is just dangling in midair. There's a stained glass window in the back, and he's just interesting. Death. Temperance. Now she's got both feet on land. Typically they have 1 foot in the water and 1 foot on land. She's standing with both feet firmly planted on the ground. The Devil. The Tower. What an amazing tower. And look at this. It's like the tower is like some kind of a vessel, and this person is pouring from a looks like a tube, like one of those scientific tubes they use in a science lab. Not a beaker. Test tube. Test tube. Wow. Interesting. The Star. Or no, I'm sorry. I'm saying Temperance with 1 foot in and 1 foot out. This is like the 5th review I did today, so don't mind me if I have brain fog. Here we are with the Star, dipping the toe in the water. The Moon. This looks like typical Rider-Waite, where we have the dogs and the crustacean down here, and we have the moon in the background. The Sun. With the baby on the horse, that's typical. Judgment. The World. Ace of Cups, beautiful. And then we have these faucets pouring the water for the emotions. 2 of Cups. There must be wine in there because there's grapes here in this bowl. And it looks like an apple. And I like the sun and the moon here. Very interesting. 3 of Cups. Yes, it's a joyous occasion where they're drinking wine, and again, more grapes. Love it. 4 of Cups. 5 of Cups. 6 of Cups. 7 of Cups. 8 of Cups. That's an interesting picture too. Beautiful. 9 of Cups. 10 of Cups. Page of Cups. Knight of Cups. Queen of Cups. King of Cups. Then we get into the Pentacles. We have the Ace of Pentacles. What a lovely card. 2 of Pentacles. Three of Pentacles, Four of Pentacles, Five of Pentacles outside the church. It's typical. Six of Pentacles, giving. Seven of Pentacles, Eight of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles, and we're used to seeing the pentacles going around the person. In this case, it's down here. 10 of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles. These cards are kind of slippery because the glossiness is making them slippery. Queen of Pentacles, King of Pentacles, Ace of Wands, Two of Wands, Three of Wands, Four of Wands, Five of Wands, Six of Wands, Seven of Wands, Eight of Wands, Nine of Wands, 10 of Wands. Now, he doesn't look that overburdened to me, but I get it. He's carrying a heavy load of all that wood and stuff. We normally see the person, you know, like kind of like bowled over with them on its back where they're barely able to walk and they're exhausted. He looks like he's handling this, but, you know, he might need to delegate tasks to someone else. Page of Wands. And normally we see the pages as younger children in a traditional Rider-Waite-Smith deck. In this deck, these people are, you know, it looks like adults. I wouldn't say teenagers, maybe teenage. But they're much older than what we're used to seeing for pages. But that's fine. Knight of Wands. I like when the knights are on horses too. And we do have the horse here. And I like when the queens and kings are sitting on their throne. Here's the Queen of Wands. The King of Wands. Then we go into the swords. We got the Ace of Swords. Two of Swords. Three of Swords. Again, very traditional. We got the thrice pierced heart here. So these would be good for a beginner, I would say. These wouldn't be that much of a challenge. I would say go for it. You know, like I said, you may need to get a different booklet to have more information on each of the cards if you're just starting out and learning. But it's doable with this deck, and I love the artwork. Four of Swords. Now, typically that's a person laying down. He's standing up. He looks exhausted. He needs to lay down. Five of Swords. Six of Swords leaving in the boat. Seven of Swords. Eight of Swords again. Very nice. She's trapped. She's got a blindfold on, or is it sunglasses it looks like? Maybe blindfold. Surrounded by the swords in her head, in her own mental prison. Nine of Swords. 10 of Swords. Look at that. Not stabbed in the back, stabbed in the bed, but just the same. The energy from that card is of a back stabbing, a bed stabbing. Somebody got stabbed here. Page of Swords. Knight of Swords. Yes. Rushing and going forward. Where the horse is really galloping. They're like almost airborne. That's a good Knight of Swords. Queen of Swords. And lastly, King of Swords. So this is going to be a welcome addition to my ever-growing tarot deck collection. These are okay for a beginner, great for a seasoned reader. You could do a tarot reading coupled up with some oracle cards, or just use these as a straight tarot reading with just tarot cards. I love the artwork. The boxing, the packaging is excellent. These are going to be very nice to work with. Look at the artwork on these. They're just spectacular. I love, love, love them. And if you'd like to purchase a deck of these for yourself, just click the link in the description box down below. If you've enjoyed this full flip through and unboxing, please hit the like button to help this channel grow and get more exposure. And above all, subscribe because I will be back with more.